The beauty of European cities like Lisbon is that there's mixed-use zoning, meaning that there is commercial on the first level and there's residential up above. So you can have a cafe and live right upstairs. This is what makes cities very vibrant, and we should insert that more into our American cities.
Everything is more dynamic and you're experiencing new things constantly. Your senses are activated. You're smelling the fresh bread. You're seeing a very interesting window display. So you're having a lot of experiences.
And that's one of the reasons I really love Paris, is because Paris is a city that enables spontaneity.
I think that's super important for creating a sense of comfort and feeling welcomed in a city, is when it's designed for your comfort and your enjoyment.
In America, we usually split zoning between residential, commercial, and industrial. And even commercial split usually into two different distinct zones, stores and retail, and then we have offices. But in Paris, large portions of the city is actually multi-use. You have commercial on the first level, and then you have residential in the upper floors. This is what I love about mixed-use zoning, is that sometimes if you go to these little off-side streets that you would think would be purely residential, there's a little vegan restaurant, there's a little bar, there's a nice little cafe, and it makes the city vibrant. It makes it feel lively. Us Americans have kind of this mental block that density should be in one location, in the downtown. Density, when it's spread out, allows for the city to not feel crowded.
Paris, it's a very dense city and it gets so many tourists per year that I think it's normal to assume it's a crowded city and it's overwhelmed by tourists and it's just unpleasant to be in because there's so much going on, so many people on the streets. But actually, every time I've visited Paris, I find it to be incredibly peaceful and tranquil because the density is so well distributed.
We should be learning from Paris and applying that to not just the big cities like New York, but to smaller cities and to even towns. Because then we alleviate the pressure that we put on these larger popular cities like Paris, where everyone gravitates to because it is the better designed city in Europe in general. So we have to learn from Paris in order to bring Paris more to everywhere else. Let me know, should we embrace more mixed-use zoning? Stay curious, my friends.